Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your May 2020 general love reading. This is your girl Mermaid Scales Tarot. Sagittarius, I just want to start off by saying I hope you are all doing safe. I hope you are all healthy and well. I know we're going through a pretty scary time during this time as a collective. A lot is happening. I hope that none of you are affected by this pandemic outbreak, and if you are, whether that's financially, whether that's in regards to your health, or in regards to someone that you love is going through something, my heart and my prayers are with you. I'm wishing you all the best, and I'm sending all my love and light to all of you watching this. Also, Sagittarius, I am selling my hand-picked crystal sets and my handmade Zodiac candles on my online shop, mermaidscaleshop.com. I intuitively choose every crystal that goes in each crystal set a purchaser purchases that I believe and feel will resonate with everyone. I also hand create and hand make all the Zodiac candles that I sell on my online shop. I intuitively choose the colors and the scents I feel like every Zodiac sign will vibe with. If you're interested in making a purchase for yourself or someone that you love to support the channel, please feel free to go ahead and visit my online shop, mermaidscaleshop.com. I hope that by watching this video that you guys will gain some insight, clarity, guidance, and healing in regards to your love and romance and what's going on in those areas of your life right now. If you're new, welcome. I hope you gain the insight that you're looking for in this video. Let's go ahead and start with this. This is a general love reading for the Sun, Moon, Rising Venus, Jupiter, Mars, Stellium, sign of Sagittarius. This is not going to resonate with every Sagittarius that listens to this message. Messages are said for those who need to hear them, and that's how my intuition and my guides prioritize the messages that are provided during this reading. If this reading isn't for you, Sagittarius, I suggest checking your other signs in different placements because depending on the planetary aspects in the sky, those signs may resonate with you more at this time than your sun sign does. It's also important to know that not every message in this reading will be for you, Sagittarius, and that's completely fine. Please leave what doesn't resonate for someone who needs to hear that message. Hi, Cross Watchers. You're very welcome here if you're interested in a Sagittarius. Who wouldn't be? I do have to say, Sagittarius and Cross Watcher, it's important to know that energy is fluid, and I am picking up on both energies during this reading for whoever's coming out in this love reading. So you may feel like I'm describing a certain situation where the roles are flipped and reversed, and that's completely fine. If you're more than welcome to use your own discretion to flip those roles should you feel like that resonates with your situation the most. But because this is a Sagittarius reading, I will make Sagittarius the main subject of the reading. Finally, we all have divine masculine and feminine energies within each and every one of us. So if at all during this reading you hear me say the words masculine or feminine, please know I'm referring to the energies, not the gender or the sex. If anything is gender or sex specific, I will let you know. Okay, Sagittarius, things are changing in your love life. There's change upon us, and it's good change with the wheel upright. This is a card of Jupiter. You're ruled by Jupiter, so this could very easily be your energy, but I feel as if this is just the situation in your love and romance life, all in all. I mean, for a while, I think you guys were at the bottom of the wheel, where things weren't so great. Maybe you ran into dud after dud, thinking that whoever these duds were going to prove something more for you in a relationship that kind of fell flat. Or maybe some of you guys have been single for a while and you're kind of wondering, okay, when are things going to pick up? When are things going to grow? When are things going to expand? And it's coming, Sagittarius. It's coming. Things are changing for you. And the positive. I feel like some of you guys have been looking for this person for a while, or someone who can show you that they're reliable, show you that they're trustworthy, but also to have a lot of fun with. Someone who's adventurous, someone who's curious. And I'm just saying that because I'm looking at this image of this woman, like, you know, looking like they're looking abroad or something like that. And just someone who will excite you. Someone who will be loyal and stable and excite you. I mean, you kind of want everything in one. I feel like you guys, I wouldn't necessarily say you're picky, but you definitely don't settle for less than what you want. So yeah, maybe you guys have been through it with love. Maybe you've been, you know, running into kind of these duds, but that's all going to change, Sagittarius. Things are changing in the background that you're not even aware of, that maybe you can't even see at this time, but it's unfolding. It's definitely unfolding. Maybe some of you are kind of dating, maybe online dating, maybe mingling around. I know we're in quarantine, or at least a lot of the world is in quarantine right now. So maybe that's been put on pause. But I feel like whenever you guys start to open up again, when things start to come back to normal, that's when you're going to start to see all these opportunities come your way, Sagittarius. But for some of you, I feel like there's someone in particular that you have your eyes on. I don't know why I'm feeling that way, but I do for a reason. And I feel like it's for some of you out there. There's been someone you've been waiting for things to change and evolve and grow. And for some reason, I want to say it's a water sign for some of you, or someone that has water maybe in their chart. We do have Pisces and Scorpio on the board, so some of you guys could be connected with one of those signs. But change is coming, Sagittarius. Positive change. But the situation right now, Two of Swords, Libra energy. You could have that in your chart. You could be connected with a Libra. Sagittarius, I do kind of feel a defensive energy here, or a blocking type of energy here. But I feel like it's not because like it's someone who you don't want, or someone who you're not trying to put your energy out of. I feel like it's a lot of guarding, because I see these swords are kind of folded over her heart in a way. You know, and it's coming from a place of fear. I don't know who's topless right now, but someone could be topless or walks around topless around a lot. I don't know, male or female. I don't know, maybe for someone out there, Sagittarius, this is for you. Someone may be trying to offer you an opportunity in romance that you kind of just aren't feeling. I'm not feeling it's because, like, you know, they're toxic. I'm feeling it's just because they're not your type. For someone out there, and you're waiting for someone who is your type, who, you know, is everything that you've been looking for. I also feel like for some of you, with that one person in particular that I was picking up on, for some of you out there, there's been a block in communication, or a lack of communication, if any, between the two of you. I don't know if that's coming from you, Sagittarius, or the person that you're connected with, but I definitely feel that communication is very little and one-sided. I'm kind of picking up on that a bit. I don't know if someone gets left on red a lot, or just like doesn't respond, or doesn't respond for hours, but I'm picking up on that energy for some of you. But let's go ahead and clarify this. Why is the Two of Swords here for the situation for Sagittarius? I just heard, are you ready to open your heart? So Sagittarius, there may be some heart chakra healing going on here too. Nine of Wands. Yeah, you guys are very guarded. Maybe some of you, you know, like I was saying with the wheel, you were at the bottom for a bit, where you were just had it a rough time in love. Whether, again, that was just crappy people, or just people who didn't live up to your expectations. But also I'm kind of getting with the Nine of Wands. By the way, Sagittarius energy, you could be connected with another Sagittarius, that's possible. The whole quarantine and isolation can make sense, right? Especially if you guys are at a distance, that could definitely be stagnating the connection here. But more than anything, I'm feeling a defensiveness and I'm feeling a guard. And Sagittarius, I don't even know if some of you feel like there is going to be change for you or that love is going to appear for you because you've been through so many shitty situations in regards to love. Or maybe you feel also, for others of you, that like someone is blocking you off or closing off themselves to you and being guarded against you. And I do feel like it comes from a place of fear. Not that they're afraid of you, but kind of like, should I open up? Can I open up? I want to get one more card. Why is the Two of Wands, or Two of Swords, excuse me, the situation in love? Ooh, there we go. King of Pentacles. Okay, so some of you guys could be connected with a Taurus or a Virgo or a Capricorn. Someone is withdrawing quite a bit. And I don't think with this, you see the lantern there with the star inside of the lantern? Someone could really be trying to see the positive or see the light in which this can really transpire, but I almost feel like this is self-sabotage in a way with whoever's doing this in this connection, because there's a lot someone can give. This is the King of Pentacles, honey. Don't get it twisted. This is someone who has a lot of worth, a lot of value, is very luxurious, likes the fine things in life, fine clothes, fine food, fine wine, good music, very sensual people here, regardless of gender or sex. But the King of Pentacles is someone who wants to maintain that. So I feel as if someone in this connection, again, whether that's you, Sagittarius, or someone else, you're waiting for the best to come. And you'll only have the best with you. And that's the only thing you're going to settle for, is someone who has the same amount of worth, same amount of, and I'm not meaning worth like, oh, you have to make as much money as me, or like designer clothes. I mean, that's not what I mean. I mean like someone who is dependable, reliable, stable, whose time and effort has value to it. I'm definitely picking up on someone that likes wine, fine wines. I'm also seeing a cheese board too. So I don't know if you had a cheese board lately, or like you've had a cheese board with this person that's coming through, or you like them, I don't know. But anyway, I don't know, maybe someone with Earth in their chart or Earth sign, you could be feeling blocked from Sagittarius or blocking them. But I feel like this is just waiting for that right person. And they're coming though, Sagittarius. You're manifesting and they're coming. It's different than Gemini's reading, because Gemini's reading, they're manifesting and it's being brought. But I feel like you guys are just so done with having to protect your heart from people who will not respect it, who will not value it, that really you're not giving the time of day to anyone who won't show you value up front. And I'm not saying money, I'm saying, again, loyalty, dependability, respect. But they're coming, Sagittarius, with the Page of Pentacles. Earth energy, more Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Some of you guys definitely have Earth in your chart or could be connected with an Earth sign. But there's an offer here that someone wants to give you, Sagittarius, and I feel as if they know you're only looking for the best, nothing less, right? And so they are gonna have to offer you something that shows value. And I do feel like for those of you that have your eye on a particular someone, I do feel like there's a good chance this is that person. And I don't know if they've rejected you before, Sagittarius, but they're definitely coming around this time. And maybe that's why some of you may feel a bit defensive against this person or guarded against this person if they did reject you in the past. I'm seeing someone who likes to hike a lot or be outdoors a lot, camping maybe. Maybe you've been camping with this person or they camp a lot. I'm also seeing meditation outside for someone out there, which is beautiful. I love meditating outside. But this is the offer that's coming, Sagittarius, and I think this is what you've been wanting. Someone who's going to prove their loyalty, prove their dependability. And I'm also getting for some of you too that the person you've had your eyes on, they've been a lot about their career, about their finances, and maybe that was an excuse they used before to why things couldn't progress with you. But especially during this time when we're in isolation, people are kind of starting to realize how lonely they really are. Especially with this Hermit card right here, I feel an energy coming through that someone's really understanding how much they missed out on by not opening up their heart, by not opening up themselves, and by being so protective, they've almost self-sabotaged themselves from opportunities of people who would provide that value that they've been looking for in other people. I'm hearing green eyes. I don't know what that's all about. Someone could have green eyes. Don't know. I just heard that. So I know it's meant for someone out there. More Pentacles energy for what's crowning the reading, Sagittarius. 3 of Pentacles. Capricorn energy. Sagittarius, this is someone who is going to show you, not just talk it, but they're going to walk it too, about everything they want to do for this connection or do for you and express interest. Hey, what's up? What's good? Can we get something going? Can we get something working? They want to work with you, Sagittarius. They want to collaborate. This could be someone from work, because I was picking up work earlier, and now I'm feeling it could be a coworker of yours that you've been interested in for a bit, or someone that just works a lot. And that's like kind of what was preventing, but now it's like they're shifting in their energy from their own career to you, or having this connection with you. Someone does squats too as an exercise. Maybe you guys have been doing squats at home, or this person has. I don't know. I kind of want to clarify. Why is that 3 of Pentacles crowning the reading? Ten of Pentacles. Ooh, Sagittarius. Yeah, someone... I feel like this is your energy too, though. You want this 10 of Pentacles. You want someone that, again, long-term prosperity, loyalty, commitment. But it's not just like for, you know, now. You want it for good. I feel like a lot of you have just been single for a while, and you finally just want someone that you can vibe with, bond with, that's going to show through the test of time. I don't know why I said it like that, but that's how it came out. And again, like someone's been working so hard on their own legacy, on their own career, on their own advancement, but now they're seeing, what's all that if I don't have it with someone who I love, someone who I can have a family with, get married with, have a long-term partnership with, to have it go down a line. Someone's looking to get real serious here. And someone's not accepting anything less than the 10 of Pentacles. Period. A lot of Pentacles energy. A lot of Earth energy. I feel like, Sagittarius, you dealt with people who said they would do these things, told you all these sweet things, but then it was never grounded. It was never stable. It was never tangible. And now you're looking for something that is tangible. No more are you going to be fooled with the, oh yeah, like, I see us being together forever, and then not even text you back, or not even like DM you back. You're done. You're done with that. You're done with the duds. What's rooting this is the 5 of Wands. Leo energy. Could be connected with a Leo. You could have Leo somewhere in your chart. Sagittarius. What you don't see and what's rooted in the unseen of this all is that there's a lot of people who have their eye on you, okay? A lot of people who would be willing to fight and compete to be with you. I even feel like there's been a couple offers that have been made to you guys already, or maybe just some interests that have been sparked for you, Sagittarius, but they just, again, it wasn't right. It just didn't feel right. And I almost feel like a couple of you definitely like rejected someone recently too. But I'm also feeling like this inner conflict with the Five of Wands, which a lot of readers don't pick up on with the Five of Wands. I do, because, you know, times I've drawn the Five of Wands for myself, there's been times when I just have had so many different perspectives that are building up inside of me, and I don't know which one to go with. And it's all from a fear of not winning in what I wanted to have the outcome be. Yeah, I'm sorry if that didn't make sense. I mean something where it's like, okay, I want this to be the outcome, right? But how do I get there? Who do I get there with? And what do I have to do to get there, type of thing. So you go through different options, you go through different paths, and you see that some paths fail. But then you find that one path, you find that one direction that leads you to that outcome. But the whole problem with the Five of Wands is, which path is right? Which one's going to help me succeed? And I feel like that's kind of where you're at, Sagittarius. But let's go ahead. I want to clarify some Five of Wands here. Other than that, I also do feel like, again, there's a lot of people who have their eye on you, Sagittarius. Whether you're aware of it or not. Why is the Five of Wands reading this for Sagittarius? I'm also hearing freckles. Yeah, well, here's all those different options, right? Seven of Cups and confusion, too. Scorpio energy. Some of you guys could be Sagittarius, Scorpio cuspers. And that means you're born on the cusp of each sign. I'm getting, there's someone out there too, maybe it's the person you have your eye on, Sagittarius, or maybe it's yourself, that like, maybe for a while you kind of thought, or someone thought, that the single life was kind of it, right? Just being single, being able to have many options, not sticking to one thing. But as time goes on, someone's feeling something differently about that. No longer do I want... I'm also getting someone who parties quite frequently too. Whether that's you or someone else involved. But that's not the life they want anymore. And so now that they're out there trying to find that right, find that Mr. or Mrs. Right, whatever it is, there's so many different options and different struggles of how I can get this cup of love. Water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Because that's what really the cup you guys want, or whoever wants. I do feel like that's an outside energy though. Outside or around you, Sagittarius. In the recent past, we have the Hanged Man. Pisces energy. If you have Pisces in your chart, could be connected with a Pisces. This is the stall I feel, and I don't always feel that way with the Hanged Man, but I am feeling it with this, but it was a necessary stall, Sagittarius. Whatever, and I do feel like, again, a very single vibe coming through this reading, but I think there was a time where you had to be single or not connected with someone or just not in a relationship because there had to be a change of perspective. Maybe some of you were giving too much of yourself before and you didn't know your worth. And so it took you to have failed connection after failed connection to really change your perspective, put you in an uncomfortable place to see exactly where you were giving too much and not honoring yourself. And through that uncomfortable experience, you saw the light, you saw the truth. Hey, I'm worth more than that. Now I know what I'm going to settle for, and it's not going to be anything less. It just keeps on ringing into me by spirit. Others of you, this is that time where if you guys have a specific eye on someone, they had to change perspective, right? Like for those who were like more involved with themselves or their own career advancement or their own, you know, whatever, it's a general reading. I feel like this quarantine, this isolation, again, has really put them in the perspective of how wrong they were seeing the world and what their goals or what they thought their goals were in life. And it took them this period of isolation to really understand it's a lot more than themselves. The Hangman's a very spiritual card. And I think this time of isolation and separation has really made them see things clearly. But it just had to have the world turn upside down in order for that to realize, or for them to get that realization out of it. A lot of different messages here. In the near future, we have the Death card. The card is Scorpio. You could have Scorpio in your chart. You could be connected with the Scorpio. I really do feel, Sagittarius, like this is the end of that disappointment. Because I see that rose there. I don't know if red roses resonates with you in some way, whether you have like a tattoo, or red roses are your fave, or that's just a whole symbolic interpretation of the love is coming that you don't see, and whatever had to end, whether that was a relationship, whether that was a viewpoint that you were living with or going through with in relationships, that came to an end. So something new can be born, so something new can be manifested, so something new can be changed and brought about. And I do feel like the person you have your eye on, Sagittarius, they slept on you. They absolutely did. But now it's time to wake up. That old self, for those of you that this scenario resonates with, the old self that they were kind of convincing themselves of why they couldn't be in a relationship, why they couldn't spend more time with you, that was all ego. And the ego's gone now. The ego's dead. Good riddance, right? I kind of want to clarify. Clarifying a lot with your card, Sagittarius. There's a lot of messages that need to come through. Seeing music notes. I don't know if someone's a musician, someone writes songs, or someone has like a music note tattoo maybe. The Hangman. Oh, I don't need more. I don't need more. It was part of this experience in the past, the time of stallment, the time of need to change perspective and see things differently, so they can come to this death of ego, so they can finally change and evolve whatever wasn't working within them, or even in you, Sagittarius. Again, roles are reversed, so they can bring about a new perspective of themselves and what they want in love and romance. That was beautiful. You've transformed. Or they've transformed with that butterfly right there. And it's for the best. Your energy, Sagittarius, 3 of Wands. Aries energy. You could have Aries in your chart. You could be connected with an Aries. This is excitement. This is pursual. This is manifestation. Only having, it's like I'm seeing the Rider-Waite image, right? Where the person's on the cliff and they're looking up over the sea. And I feel like you guys are really ready to put yourselves out there, or you're becoming in the energy in May to put yourself out there, whether that's in love in general or for someone in particular. And you're going to go for it. And you're going to start to open up your heart. I feel like a lot of you are ready to take that leap of faith, or to start putting the actions and the manifestations in there to really start seeing the appearance of what spirit, what universe, what God wants to bring you in your life, and be like, all right, Sagittarius, how do you feel about this person? How do you feel about this person? And, you know, you're at a point right now where you're ready to accept the best for yourself. It's really beautiful energy here. And I feel like a lot of you are manifesting someone in particular too. The energy surrounding you, Sagittarius, is Page of Swords. Air energy, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. You could be connected with one of those signs. you have that sign, one of those signs in your chart. A couple things I'm getting from this Sagittarius. This is, someone is definitely peeping you. Someone, I think, is, okay, so I feel someone like getting information about you. And it could be this person you have your eye on, but they want to really observe, understand, and analyze everything about you. And I'm not trying to make them sound like a stalker. It's kind of not like that, but it's like, okay, what does Sagittarius like to do in their free time? What does Sagittarius like to do? What kind of personality do they have? Will we click? Will we vibe? They're preparing for when this does evolve, when this does change, when the wheel of fortune starts moving the wheel upward, that they'll be 100% prepared for what's to come between the two of you, Sagittarius. And I do feel like someone does want to talk with the Page of Swords. Someone wants to open up communication with you. And again, I don't know. I just get this notion that it's someone who you may have felt rejected by before. I'm also getting from this card, Sagittarius, that with the Page of Swords, for me as a reader, it's someone who's learning, right? Someone who's coming into an area of life where they're expanding their mind. They're, again, from that different shift in perspective, they're growing their mind and they're seeing things a lot more clearly. And this is all very new to them, this new perspective that they gain, this new perspective on you or how they want their love life to be and how they want connections to be. And they may just need a little bit more time and a bit of patience, I'm hearing. And I know people don't like to hear that, but it's what Spirit's telling me. This person just needs a bit of patience from you. I know that's like, it's like a hit to the stomach, right? But it's like, it's all very new for them. Because I feel like for a long time it was all about with them, like, themselves. They're, and not in a narcissistic way, I would tell you guys if I felt that energy, but like, I don't know, I'm hearing like single child. So this person could be a single child, or they've been used to having, I'm not saying all single children are like this, please don't take it that way. They're used to always just having to do for themselves. They're always used to having to work for themselves or to put themselves first. But I think they're kind of learning and realizing how detrimental that really was. So now they're thinking of giving this a chance. Now they're analyzing. Now they're, you know, really observing how you move, Sagittarius, and how to respond to that. I know that sounds so vague, but that's really what I'm feeling. Others of you, these are the options around you, Sagittarius. Like, again, like, a lot of people have their eyes on you. A lot of people want to know what's up with you. And I feel like there is someone who you rejected that is kind of, what's the correct word to say this? I want to say a word, but I don't think that's appropriate for YouTube. They're a bit hurt. They're a bit hurt by that rejection. And I feel like a little bit of resentment and a bit of jealousy with that. Okay, so just be careful with that, Sagittarius. It's a lot of different messages, I know, but choose which ones resonate with you. Hopes and fears, Two of Pentacles. And I'm feeling like this is more of fear, right? And it comes from a fear of this continuous up and down, hot and cold, never being happy with what is presented with you. And it's not because per se you're picky, but it's because it's just not what you feel is the best for you. And to have this continuous struggle of dealing with people that you just feel isn't right for you. Others of you, if you have someone that is on your mind or someone that's coming through this reading that you've been thinking about, it's like for them to finally make a decision, for them to finally be very clear about what they want and to not just keep on going back and forth about it. Stand by what you want and make it known. Capricorn energy. Could be Sagittarius Capricorn cusper, or be connected with a Capricorn. Doesn't have to be the case. I'm hearing no bra. I don't know if someone usually doesn't wear bras. Hey, more power to you. Or the person you're connected with doesn't wear bras. Someone finds it sexy too, by the way. The likely outcome of this, of this reading for you, Sagittarius, we're going to go ahead and take it to Vimeo. So if you're interested in joining me for the extended reading, we're going to see the likely outcome of this situation. I'm going to pull some more tarot cards, and I'm going to ask for advice for the Psychic Tarot. But before we go, I will ask Spirit. I'm going to ask Spirit what to expect in this connection, Sagittarius. Pay attention to the red flags. Okay, so I think that's what you guys have been doing, to be honest, with other people. And Spirit says keep it up, right? Like, yeah, don't settle for less. Only settle for what you want. Children, interesting. So some of you guys could have children. That's a huge indication. Or maybe the person you have an eye on may have children. But for those of you that have a person, your eye on the person, their whole previous aspect of working for myself, my career, my own advancement, it came from a place, there's a couple of things I'm getting. So for some of you, it came from a place of immaturity, emotional immaturity. They weren't ready to open up their heart. They weren't ready to be vulnerable and to give. Others of you, it came from a place from going through, again, a time in their life, as I was saying with the Page of Swords, where they had to be for themselves. I feel like it stemmed from a place of childhood, and they were just kind of raised with that way of only working for myself and being only there for myself because I can't trust anyone else. But that all is changing. And with pay attention to the red flags, I just do feel like Sagittarius, for some of you who have rejected some people in the past, I feel like Spirit's saying, yeah, they weren't part of your path. Others of you, I just feel it's as if Spirit's kind of just reaffirming with this card, yeah, you deserve the best, Sagittarius. You deserve love, and you deserve someone who will fit your ideal of love and what you want in love. So if someone's not giving that to you, pay attention to that and continue to do so, is really the message I'm getting from Spirit with all this. And things are about to change, so I don't feel like you'll have to have these red flags anymore, honestly, too, is what I'm getting. But we're going to go ahead and take this to the extended reading, Sagittarius. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please let me know how you enjoyed the reading. Please comment, like, share, and don't forget to subscribe. Also, Sagittarius, I'm selling my hand-picked crystal sets, handmade Zodiac candles, and sage sticks. So if you're interested in making a purchase for yourself or someone that you love to support the channel, please feel free to visit my online shop in the description box. I love you, Sagittarius, and I'll see you next time. Take care.